What are you doing? Hi friends, welcome to Funshine Fab Crochet. I am Kelsey and today we are crocheting possums that hold trash bags, obviously. Huh? I'm making these as like little Christmas gifts to give out, so I wanted to see how many I could make today in the few hours that I have available to make them today. I'm going to sew little buttons on the tails so that you can wrap this around something and then button it so it can hang, you know, like a possum with its tail. I made this one first. I saw some patterns online where they either had an open mouth or they had an open marsupial pouch for the bags, but I wanted one with both, so I just kind of made up my own pattern. I made this guy first, and I didn't think his like little snout was long enough, or maybe I just didn't do enough white. I thought his face was too small. They also look kind of crazy when they're flat, but then when you fill them with bags, they look great. So I made this guy second, and I made his snout too long. But I did make him bigger so he would hold more bags. And I don't know if I have buttons that are going to be big enough yet, so I might have to go through my button stash and just sew those on at the end. But what we are focusing on today is crocheting the possums themselves. So grab a drink and a blankie and get comfy and let's make some possums together. I was going to go with pure white, but they had this kind of like off-white bone grayish cream color at Walmart, and that is what I decided to go with. When I think of a possum, I definitely don't think of a bright white face. I think of like kind of a little trash goblin, a little dirty. So the goal for this one is to have a snout that is longer than this one and shorter than this one. There is his little mouth. I'm gonna go around and line that in pink. This is my favorite part. I think it's cute. Okay. I made the white part longer so I have more to work with when I'm adding the little dead X eyes and the little gray right here. Let's give her a snip. I also feel the more white I add, the less gray I have to use, and I only have so much gray, so I bought every skein that Walmart had, which was only 3. Gonna make some little legs so I can just crochet them on as I go. If you're wondering why I'm on such a time crunch and trying to make as many possums as possible before 6 p.m., it's because it's date night. It's also like the first week of November, so I have plenty of time to make these possums realistically. I just like to set little goals. Sue me. I also thought this would just be fun to do on camera, little chill vibes, little trash bag possum. I think raccoon trash bag holders would also be very cute, but I can appreciate that people make possum ones because possums hang by their tail upside down. I guess you could make monkey ones too. You're not coming out there, are you? Bye. 2 little mittens. As I go around on this row, I get to crochet on these little leggies. Just like that. Before I get too far along, I'm gonna add his little ears and the little gray V-shaped detail. I'm not gonna lie, did I forget these steps at first? I did forget them. We've got ears, we've got a little fur. Now I'm gonna add the little X's for eyeballs. This part's kind of sad, to be honest. Like, I don't want the possum to be dead, but it's too much work to sew on buttons. So this possum is dead. Two more mittens. There's the start of her little pouch where you stuff the bags in. We've got the pouch, we've got the butt, and now I'm starting the tail. I like to do just a little bit of gray before it turns into the pink part of the tail. And there is one little possum. Let's get started on another. The possums themselves don't take that long to make, but the little details are what is so time consuming. So I'm aware now that I'm probably only going to be able to churn out 2 of these bad boys in my allotted time, and that's okay. But right now it's time for a snack break. We are back in business now. I'm currently watching everyone's go-to comfort show, background show, The Jersey Shore. These people are nuts. This is why everybody hates center pulls. I know. Beautiful. We've got ears, we've got the little fuzz detail, and now I'm doing the eyes. Doing eyes like this is just so much easier than sewing on buttons. I know I already said that, but I really don't enjoy sewing anything ever. Two little front leggies. You want a possum? I've seen what you do to possums in the backyard, and it's sad. You got... Oh, you are a diva. Come here. What are you doing? Sometimes while Sunday is in the backyard, hooting and hollering and barking at the neighbors, I will take a bunch of her little tiny treats and I will hide them all over the living room so that when she gets back, she gets to smell and find them, and she loves it. Getting started on its little tail. So cute. I don't know how people will feel about this gift. This is a gift that's like wacky and zany enough that it's like, if people don't like want these, that would be reasonable. I think, you know, not everybody wants to have a dead possum hanging in their house full of trash, and that's, or trash bags, I guess, and that's reasonable. But I don't know, how would you feel to get one of these for Christmas? And this isn't like a big Christmas gift for anyone that I'm giving it to. This is just like a pretty casual, like small gift, you know what I mean? But yeah, as I wrap this up here, I will tell you that Austin and I are about to have a date night, and we're going to probably the mall, and we're going to do some Christmas shopping, and we're going to go to Raising Cane's too, because that's like across the street, and we really love that place. But we were thinking about maybe Chipotle or Raising Cane's, so I don't know yet. We love Chipotle, and we have several locations here in town, but let me tell you, the best one is the one in the mall, weirdly. Some of the other ones like give you skimpy little bowls or like whatever, not that clean. The one in the mall, it's the best one. You heard it here first. On to the pink part of the tail. Also, I'm excited to sew the little buttons onto the tails at a later date. I don't enjoy sewing. I know I mentioned that earlier, but I do think a little button on there just gives it like a little more je ne sais quoi. You know, I think it gives it a little more cutesy vibe. The only thing I ever use buttons for, though, is plushies. I usually just use them to make eyes on plushies, so this will be new. Okay, so we only got to make 2 today, but that's okay because I'm not sure how many I need. I'm thinking because this one is so ugly and has such a long snoot that I'll probably keep that one for myself. I just don't have the confidence that I should give that one away. But yeah, we're up to 4 now, so that's not so bad. I appreciate you watching this little possum video. I hope you had fun watching, listening to me chit chat, and I will see you guys soon. Mwah. Oh, and don't forget to like and subscribe and comment. I don't know, I'm a mess. Thanks for watching my possum video. They're like freaking rats hanging from their tails.